Hey you guys, so it's Keoshia from KeoshiaBudgets. Happy Sunday, you guys. So it is Sunday, and you know what that means. We are reconciling our budget for the week and stuffing our wallet for the week ahead. So if you guys enjoy stuffing, unstuffing, and challenge videos, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from me. Without further ado, let's just get into today's video. All right, you guys, so we're going to start with our little mini wallet here, my Kate Spade wallet. This is what I carry around my weekly money in. I don't like really big wallets, so in here I have my mini cash envelopes that I made, my debit cards, my ID, and all of that. So I made special envelopes to fit in this wallet so that I didn't have to carry around my big binder anymore. It was just too big, and sometimes you don't want to carry a big purse, so I created these little mini wallets here for my Kate Spade wallet. So we don't have any personal spending money. It is gone. We don't have any household money. Jalen is gone, groceries is gone, and then we'll be taking a couple of things back to the bank. So what we have left over is fuel and dining out. So for fuel, this is the money that we have left over. So we have $12 left over in fuel out of the $45 that I stuff every week. It usually takes only about $37 or so to fill up my gas tank, but you never know when gas is going to spike and get high. So far my tank has never been more than $45, so I budget $45 a week. So we do know this goes in the 100 envelope challenge box. We'll leave that over there. We do have some unstuffing to do. So in dining out this week, we only got $40 because we went over last week. If you watched that video from last Sunday, we went over. And so for dining out, we have a couple of things that I did. So I did take myself out to lunch to the Olive Garden, and that cost exactly $20 with the tip and everything. I love even numbers, so this will go back to the bank. And then for the 22nd, I went to McAllister's with my coworker, and I spent $15.93, so basically $16. Now the problem with that is I don't have any change to get anything out of there. So I need $4 from somewhere, and I'm not gonna have the $4, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I don't know if we're gonna have enough change, but let's go ahead and stuff this week. So I told you guys last week I was gonna go ahead and pull out money to do my cash envelopes for this 5th week of April. I did not fill up every envelope. I only filled up my envelopes that I felt were necessary to make it through the week. So that would be, let's see what I decided to fill up because I put it in here. So I got $145 out of the bank. And so these are the categories that I decided to fill up for this week. So we are going to fill up personal spending, so $25. And that's just because one of our coworkers, I gave $25 for one of my coworkers, but I did not give $25 for the other coworker who is out sick. So I want to give this $25 tomorrow so that I can contribute to the other coworker who is out on medical leave, so we can help them out. So that's why I filled that one up, just so I can give it away. And then for dining out, we are going to still do our $50, so 2 20s and a 10. So we are doing dining out because, you know, I love to go out to eat, especially if I go in the office. But I only go in the office, I think, twice this week, so we should be fine. We are going to fill up groceries because I will be out of town with $25. And I want to get some eggs and a couple more things to make sure the kids have something to eat while I am going out of town next week. Not this week coming up, but the week after. I'll be out of town the whole week. And then for fuel, I did 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48. Oh, I forgot this $3 goes over here too. I had some money. So we actually didn't have that. We had 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We had $15 left over from fuel. And this should be 45, 20, 35, 45. Yep. For fuel this week, I do have to pick up my daughter one more time, and I still probably gonna have to end up using this money, but I just filled up, so we should be good with that $25. Let's see if this is, how much is this? This is only 15. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can make change in date night for 20, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I forgot that was 19. This isn't quite 20 either. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we only need $4 back though. So what I can do is I can give 1, 2, 3. No, we need $16. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16, right? Or 17? We need $16 here, which means I owe my little box over here $4. You know what? We're just going to give our little box $3, and this is just going to have 60 in it. It is what it is. It's supposed to have 59, but now it's going to have 60 because I'm not going to be bothered trying to find no dollar. That's what we're not going to do. So there goes our envelopes for the week. And here's what's going back to the bank. So we have 25, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, $36 going back to the bank for the week of spending to put on whatever. And so we can check off the $15.93 here and the 20. And then next we have, let's do, oh, we have a couple of more things to unstuff, but let's first figure out what this is supposed to be. And put this back in our wallet. So we have back to the bank, we have fuel, we have groceries, dining out, and personal spending, all going back into the wallet for the week. Y'all, if y'all see some weird videos or the videos are kind of like extra next week, it's because I'm going out of town and I'm trying to figure out how to have a video on my designated days because I won't be able to record while I'm out of town. And I usually record these pretty much within the same couple of days that I post them. So I'm trying to figure out how to get ahead. So if you see something weird or odd, just watch it. So in our 100 envelope challenges week, we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So let's see if we have the 18 envelope already stuffed or not. We do not. So $18. I do want to condense this though, but I'm not going to be able to condense it with anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can condense this 5 though, because I'm just trying not to stuff these envelopes so bad. There's 5 there. I'll put 5 because this is going back to the bank anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's a bunch of ones. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Just want to make sure it's still $36. There we go. I'll make sure I deposit that tomorrow while I'm out, if I can make it to the bank. Sometimes the bank is closed by the time I get off work. It just depends on how long I stay, or if I get off early or not. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, $18 going into the 100 envelope challenge box. I think that's our least amount yet, but whatever, as long as we're still stuffing it, it doesn't always have to be huge numbers. Just have to be consistent. And let's fill in the 18, 15, 17, 18. It's right here. Fill that in. And then we'll just go ahead and pop 18 here in the box. 10, 21, 20, 11, 18. Alrighty. There we go. So we are done with this. So next we have to do unstuffing. So in gifts, I spent $69.43. And that was for my mom's birthday gift. She told me what she wanted, so I bought it for her. It was 2 pairs of shoes that was on an amazing clearance sale. So I love that she caught something that was on sale. And so I spent $69 in gifts. Where is gifts? I think gifts are in here. Gifts are not in here. No, gifts is in the white binder, I believe. I gotta learn my binders, y'all. I've been doing so much like moving stuff around. I don't really know my binders yet. So, and I've made some new envelopes that you guys will see in a bit. So birthdays, gifts. So gifts is take out basically $70. Yep, take out $70, so $50, $70, and we'll have $25 and $30 left in gifts. My coworker had some credit, so I didn't have to pay for the baby shower gift, but I may have to pay some. I don't know yet, so I'm looking into that. And then next, we need to go to social media, which is in another one, but we'll go to birthdays since birthdays are in here. So today was my great nephew's birthday party, and he turned 5, and my niece was rushing, and she left the cupcakes at home. So I had to go to Publix and save the day and buy cupcakes, and they were $45 for cupcakes, and I was so hurt because she told me she paid $16 for cupcakes at Sam's. And I had to pay $45. But I told her, you know what? It's all good. That's what aunties are for. You know, aunties are here to save the day. And I was like, don't worry about it. I'll pay for it. She's like, I just spent $16. Spend some money. I said, girl, auntie got it. Okay, auntie got it. Well, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to get the cupcakes. So we went and got the cupcakes. So that was $45. But why do we have $200 in... Oh, I forgot. So we actually need to do some stuffing today, too. I got $159 from Jalen's dad to help out with the birthday party. He sent me that. He actually sent me $300, but I used the rest of it for something else, and I'll make that up later. So we have to put $59 in here. $52.49. Okay. All right, so we have 263 should be in here now. 1, 2, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. No, it should be 300 and something because I just took out the 69. And I'm confusing myself now. Hold on a second. Birthdays. Okay, 309 is what we should have in birthdays. So 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 15. Why is that weird? 1, 2, that's 250, that's 290, 300, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 309. Jesus, I was like, Kyoshi, you can't count. Okay, y'all. I was just going to say that ain't right. So 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 305, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $309. And then we're going to go ahead and one day we're going to have it together. Okay, so we're going to take out $70. Basically 50 and 70, and it says we should have $239 in here now. So we have 1, 2, 20, 35, 7, and 9. So $239.57 to be exact. So there's that. And let me just go on and change this to. This was going to be 309. That's what it was. And we just went ahead and did this today. So let me just delete this and put today's date in here. And the 27th, 25. And then we also put the change in Life Happens, 58 cents. But we're still not to $2 yet. So we still only have $1.70 in there. So we can't stuff it in there. So that was birthdays. And then the last thing we need to do is social media. Social media. That wasn't right. Y'all, that wasn't even right. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Let me just get my laptop. It's easier when I do my laptop, y'all. My iPad looks different when I do my laptop. So let's go to sinking funds. Okay, we did birthday, $69.45. It's not birthday, $65.45 is gifts. Okay. Birthdays, I took out too much money out of birthday. Birthday was only supposed to be $46, not $69. I'm over here doing stuff twice because I was thinking this. I don't know why I thought that. So it wasn't 70. Let's put the $70 back, and that'll give us back to 309. 1, 2, 50, 70, 93, 5, 7, 9. Okay, we're gonna take out $46. So 40. And 5, 47. Take $1 back. And now in birthdays, we should have $263. 1, 2, 50, 60, 2, 3. Yes, $263 in birthdays. All right, I got it together now. Y'all following me? Or y'all lost like I was? I took out the wrong amount in birthdays. I took out the $69.43 twice out of gifts. I took it out of gifts and birthdays, but the amounts were different. So that is good now. Okay, we great. Gravy on the birthday. So next we have social media, which is in, I think, this binder, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Okay. So social media. I bought some things for the channel. And then when I was out, I was like, I'm doing stuff for the channel, so I'm just going to take the money out of there too. So the first thing I bought was the laminate. I just made a video on how I make my cash envelopes. That'll be coming up on Saturday, so make sure you have your notifications on. So that was $32. So we don't have $32. So we're going to do 52, and then get a 20, right? Is that right? I think that's right. 52. 52 minus 30. Yep. Minus 32. Yep, that's $20. Okay. And then we did $7.70, so that's $8. So we need $8 more. So we'll do a 10 and get $2 back. So that's $8. And then we did $17, which is, we'll take a 20 and get $3 back. All right, so we should have in social media, $910.72. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this back. Now we're just going to leave it. So in social media, we have $910.72 now that we spent all of that money. Well, it wasn't that much, but since we spent that up, so $910. So we'll check all of this off. Check. All right, so that is done with our unstuffing. I did redo my sheet. I did it with a little check mark now instead of that, and the amount is big enough. If I go negative, I can write notes, and then I made these little sections smaller. So I did kind of restructure that. And then I restructured my cash stuffing, but you guys will see that on Thursday. So I'll know what binder everything is in. I'll go in the order of the binders. So that is the end of this week's cash stuffing, unstuffing, and 100 envelope challenge. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more videos from me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Deuces.